تسمعون. تسمعين. تسمعان. تسمع. Okay, so we have all the 6 second person forms. Remember, we're only dealing with second person first because the form for second person is different than the form for third person, and first person command is different. So we're only dealing with the command to the second person, and for that the rule is, in the second person always starts with a ta, right? You see, these are all the second person possibilities for mudari. Each one starts with a what? Ta. Get rid of the ta first. Each one gets rid of the ta. So we'll write all of these here without the ta. Okay. Okay, so in all of these, what we have is we get rid of the ta. That's the first step. Step number 1, remove the ta. Step number 2, you can't pronounce it like that. Have to add a letter at the beginning to make it pronounceable. Add alif at the beginning. Add the alif. The alif we add it so that you could put a fatha, kasra, or dhamma on the alif. What do you put on the alif? Fatha is not a possibility. It's not allowed. You can either put a fatha, kasra, or a dhamma. Look at the third letter starting with alif. If that third letter has a fatha or kasra, the alif will have a kasra. If that third letter has a dhamma, then the alif will have a dhamma. In this case, what's the situation? We count 1, 2, 3. Third letter has a fatha, so we give the
kasra.
The alif a kasra. What if this one had a kasra? Still a kasra, right? Still the alif would get a kasra. What if this letter had a dhamma? Then you would put a dhamma on the alif, like in the previous example, like in damso, that became unso. So in this case, it becomes isma'u, isma'ani, isma'una, and it's not correct because you have to do something at the end. Isma'ina, isma'ani, isma'ani. This is the second step, right? Get rid of the ta. The first step. Second step is replace it with an alif. Actually, the third step is to find what is appropriate for the alif. Kasra or dhamma. How do you do that? Based on the third letter. Last step, if there is a noon at the end, okay, that's a strange kind of generalization that I made. So, the way it is if there's one that doesn't change. Okay. How about we go we look at it this way. The middle four follow one formula. As far as what you do with the end. For the middle four, use this formula. Get rid of the noon. For the middle four, get rid of the noon. Okay? What do I mean by the middle four? Second person,
Dual.
Masculine dual, second person, masculine plural, second person,
Singular.
feminine singular, and feminine plural. So these three, these four, get rid of the noon. The noon is either for dual, or like in these two examples, or for plural, like in this example, or for singular, like in this example. Don't worry about what the noon is for. Thing to remember is start and make a chart like this, and you have male, 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 right? Female, female, female. Singular, dual, plural. Singular, dual, plural. So this way, leave the first one, leave the last one. The middle four, do this. Get rid of the noon. And that's the last step for these ones. You're done. You're done with these. This one is changed to isma'a. This one is changed to isma'u. Add alif here in writing only. This is not a pronunciation. In writing, add an alif that's not pronounced. Silent alif. Isma'i. The ya has a sukoon, so you have to now change the shape of the ya, right? Write it like this. Isma'i. Because you got rid of the noon. And here you got rid of the noon, so nothing needs to be done. Okay? So for these four, it's very easy. Get rid of the noon. And if you want to write it, alif here with a circle on it, a ya, and the second complete ya. But this is only when it comes to writing. Pronunciation doesn't matter. So what we are left with is the first one and the last one. This first person, masculine singular, and the first person, feminine plural. These are the two that we're left with. What do we do with those? The first one, which is first person, did I keep saying first person? It's second person. Second person is masculine singular, change it to a sukoon, jazm. The last one. And you're done. And here, do nothing. Do nothing here. Just leave it like that. Isma'na. Isma'na means all you
Females.
women, 3 or more. Here, or listen. Yes.
I'm confused as to how come there's that and not oh, 1, 2.
Where is the kasra?
On the other.
Here. These ones, right? Well, in each one, we determine, first we got rid of the ta, then we put an alif there. Now what to put on the alif was determined by counting with alif. 1, 2, 3. If the third letter has a fatha or kasra, our alif will have a kasra. Both cases. If it has a dhamma, then the alif will have a dhamma. So that's why I put a kasra there. And the last step was for the middle four, we got rid of the noon. For the first one, we put a sukoon on it. For the last one, we left it alone. So there's 3 ways of dealing with the end. The ending is not constant. It changes from what you're dealing with. So the 4 middle ones, get rid of the noon. The first one, give it a sukoon. The last one, leave it alone.